What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in. It's a couple days old, a story, but the Florida Panthers sending David Bolland to the AHL on a conditioning stint. This just makes the contract that I thought was laugh out loud hilarious, 18 months ago, look even more hysterical. I mean, Bolland is not worth 5 years at $5.5 million a year. It's just laugh out loud hilarious that any GM would give that kind of money out. And then the other thing is, shoe on the other foot. You look at it from Florida, and Carolina does the same thing. Carolina did the same thing with Semin. They give out these erroneous contracts to middle-of-the-road players, and it's like, oh yeah, we're not a big market. We can't afford, good players. Like, no. You just don't know how to spend money intelligently. You're a freaking idiot when, giving out these kind of contracts, and that hampers, your not only your salary cap, but with teams like this that have more of an internal budget, it's like, well, there's $5.5 million you can't spend because you're spending it on a bottom six forward, which is just so freaking stupid. I know Talon drafted and developed him, but, I mean, if Dale Talon really thought he was going to come to Florida and be, a 30, 40 goal scorer, then, I mean, Dale Talon's an idiot. I mean, this guy never scored 20 goals with the Blackhawks or the Maple Leafs. I know he was hurt the 1 year in Toronto. And career high points was 47. And they gave him $5.5 million a year for 5 years. It's just like, what? And I get it. He has 2 Stanley Cup rings. That's cool and all. But not one of those things in Florida. And then it's like the Panthers have a good young nucleus. They need, some veteran pieces. This isn't a veteran piece they needed. And the fact that he's in the AHL right now proves my point. At no point did anyone think that was a good idea to give him that kind of money. And he's coming off an injury-plagued season in Toronto anyway. But, I mean, hey, what do I know? I just watch the game. I just watch the game and comment on other people's decisions. I don't know anything. I mean, it's just, and again, it just proves, my favorite, when they cry poverty on stuff like this. It's like, no, you just don't know how to budget accordingly. It's like your buddy that has more money in his bank account, than you do, and he spends it all stupidly and is hitting you over for money. It's like, dude, you started out more than I did. Well, why? Did you really need all that shit you bought, that useless, stuff in your apartment that now you outfitted your apartment, now you can't afford rent? It's like, dude, come on. But hey, it's economics 101, right? Anyway, that's like an episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.